What's up, YouTube? It's Basil again here today. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to share with you one of the great secrets of, healthy living, anti-aging, the healing benefits of herbs. You know, those things that are kind of mostly kept in, like, spice cabinets and little jars of, in their dried form. You hear about sage or, I don't know, oregano, parsley, mints. It's like, there's actually over 600,000 varieties of mint, so, you know, plants are very diverse. Like, a lot of our flavorings today that we put in some processed foods, like, licorice, the candy. Well, originally it's the mint. There's a mint licorice. Now, today I want to elaborate on how many benefits these plants have. A lot of people probably don't know. So we want to start out with sage. Of course, doing the most popular ones first, and so let's jump right into it. The benefits of sage are that it helps you to think better. Sage is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It's one of the most powerful antioxidants on the planet. It soothes a sore throat. Sage fires up your immune system. Sage also boosts blood health. It loosens stiff muscles, strengthens bones and teeth, prevents constipation, improves your eyesight. It's full of protein, actually. It's an excellent antioxidant, and it keeps your skin looking young and toned. Yeah, it's like, I was recently on a trip, I was eating sage off the road, there were a lot of sage bushes growing around. I was in the desert, and my brother was like, I don't know, you can burn it, that's all he knows about sage, but I think that's kind of sad because our disconnection with food these days is such a big problem. Recently, kids were interviewed on the streets. When they're asked, where does food come from? They say, from a grocery store. Then they ask, but where does the grocery store get it? They say, from a bigger grocery store. And, no, I think that's pretty sad. Realize that food does not come from a grocery store. Some comes from trees. Some is on the ground or on vines or bushes, shrubs. Some grows in underground, and so that's mostly. Just remember, it does not come from a grocery store. I bet you ask someone, where did you get that bag of, I don't know, Pringles or Cheez-Its or whatever? They'll say from the vending machine, but then where did the vending machine get from? Or the food truck, where did the food truck get from? So it's always good to know where your food comes from. So with all these sage benefits, you can really see how the Native Americans, they considered it sacred, or they burned it a lot, smudging, but I figure, why not just eat it instead of turning it into smoke? It helps you think better, and it loosens stiff muscles, so of course, help them see whatever they were trying to see back in the day. So next herb I want to talk about, basil. So the benefits of basil include that it contains antioxidants, like all of these. It has cancer-fighting properties. Basil has anti-inflammatory properties. It protects against bacterial infections. Regulates normal liver functioning. Helps in combating stress. Helps fight against viruses. Promotes heart health. Acts as an aphrodisiac, which kind of has a loose definition in the herbalist world. It can mean lots of things, like just boosting energy and Let's see, basil also sharpens the memory. It combats the cold or flu and herpes, actually. And it removes phlegm from the bronchial tubes. Phlegm or like mucus. Yeah, basil. We hear about it a lot in like Italian cooking. It's used in pesto and on pasta, pizza, but I mean, we should just diversify. Like, don't fall for that trap of just salt and pepper on every table. Like, a lot of people don't know that's only we have salt and pepper on every table just because Louis the 16th was a really picky eater and he just demanded salt and pepper on every table, like, or whenever he was sitting down for a meal. And before then, like, people weren't that familiar with salt and pepper. Probably, like, salt was kind of expensive. Like, it was the only way to like preserve food for a long time. But yeah, so we should diversify. There are all these other spices, and salt and pepper is kind of boring or doesn't have that many health benefits. Next herb, lavender. So lavender it aids in reducing anxiety and tension. Lavender is a sleep aid. It's a chemical-free alternative to perfumes and colognes. Lavender deodorizes and freshens your laundry, if you add it to laundry. There's pain relief that comes from lavender. Headaches and migraine relief with lavender. Muscle aches and pain, does a good job of getting rid of that. Reduces menstrual cramps, allergies, burns. So I guess you can apply it topically right to the burn. Just rub in those oils of the plant. It aids against acne, insect bites, dry skin, deodorant, sunburned lips, dandruff, massage. Yeah. You can also use lavender in a lot of massages. It's a great oil. Relaxes your whole nervous system. So I mean, you guys should all look more into this stuff. Like, I'm sure what I'm saying, these benefits, it includes but it's not limited to it. So that's just the things I found. But I'm sure there's a whole world out there. Like, it's great to know the world you're around. Like, if you're ever walking out in the desert and you're bitten by a snake or whatever, and good to know if there are any plants you can use to help. Next are catnip. Catnip is good for detoxifying. It's a diuretic. Catnip has a warming sensation. It acts as a sedative. It treats fevers. Catnip is antimicrobial, boosts the immune system, reduces migraines and toothaches. It also relieves stress, anxiety, and relieves stomach cramps. So I'm sure all these herbs kind of stimulate the immune system more, so that's pretty much something you can right across the board. All these herbs just help with the immune system. Okay, now let's move on to dill. Dill is a digestive aid. It is a remedy for gas and flatulence. Dill aids the function of kidneys and spleen. It lowers blood pressure, improves appetite, increases circulation, helps milk production in nursing mothers, prevents infectious diarrhea, freshens the breath. It's used in pickling as it inhibits the growth of food-spoiling microorganisms. Dill also activates an enzyme that neutralizes carcinogens. It's a natural antihistamine. It clears respiratory congestion, activates bile and digestive secretions, helps to maintain menstrual regularity, has calming properties, and can aid insomnia. it can halt the hiccups, and catnip is also a diuretic and antispasmodic. So antispasmodic, that's people have like muscle contractions or spasms. It makes you more, I guess, it calms down your nervous system. Like a lot of these do that. It also contains arginine, which may improve libido. It's a good source of calcium, prevents bone loss. It's a good source of magnesium, iron, and manganese. So, something I've heard about arginine, actually. Royadola rosea is another herb that contains high levels of arginine, and it aids in it prevents cognitive decline, like Alzheimer's and stuff. Let's move on to lemon balm. Benefits include, but are not limited to, it supports brain health and function. It's been used for centuries to promote relaxation and induce restful sleep. Lemon balm is a powerful antioxidant. It supports normal blood sugar levels. It's powerful antimicrobial effects. Lemon balm may relieve inflammation and pain. Lemon balm includes benefits of the natural treatment of cancer and many other diseases. So I remember I used to take lemon balm for like headaches, I guess cough, stomach aches. Lemon balm is still used in many like ZQL or those sleep medications you take before going to bed to help you get sleep. It's like lemon balm is a main ingredient in a lot of those, so it's obviously a very good thing. Keep a shelf stocked full of lemon balm, or have a lemon balm plant or whatever. Just get it into your body. Now the benefits of turmeric. Turmeric, it's a sacred herb to like the Indus Valley. It grows in the Indus Valley a lot, and actually was used to dye the robes of monks, like that orange golden color. Monks in India used to use it as a dye for the clothing, but I mean it's a very, very healthy curcumin. It's like black pepper. It has curcumin, which antioxidant, and turmeric is one of the most powerful antioxidants out there. Some turmeric's benefits include anti-allergy, anti-cancer, antifungal benefits. It's anti-inflammatory, antiviral. It heals wounds faster. So if you have broken bone or fracture, sprained ankle, or scrape, ingesting turmeric helps you heal faster. Turmeric helps in the controlling blood sugar. It's an immunity booster, improves digestion, improves memory, prevents tooth decay, prevents Alzheimer's disease, reduces arthritis symptoms, reduces risk of heart disease, reduces symptoms of depression, helps with aging, promotes a longer lifespan. It's a natural painkiller and protects lungs. So, wow, you get all that from, turmeric's kind of this underground, small, looks kind of this root that's kind of, it doesn't look like much, but you'd be surprised. Now, remember, with all of these, they're very potent, so a, very small dose can work wonders, can go a long way, and, never overdo it. Because it's recommended that pregnant women, maybe consult with your doctor, or about pregnant women. There's always some warnings against relying too heavily on herbs. But again, a small dose goes a long way. But people living before the agricultural revolution, before agriculture, these herbs were a godsend to them. And of course, for agriculture, you couldn't get large quantities of these. So I'm sure evolution planned it for, you know, when these people are suffering from whatever ailments they are, and then they come across these mints or herbs, like it, they realize how beneficial it is. So back to herbs. Now let's go to star anise or aniseed. So the health benefits of aniseed include relieving headaches and migraines. It helps ease cramping and discomfort. It helps relieve bloating and gas. Assists with nursing babies. Alleviates respiratory issues. Relieves sore throats. Cures sleeplessness. So elevates or alleviates nausea. Aids digestion, and it's an antiseptic. So a lot of these herbs are just, calms you down, relaxes the central nervous system so you can sleep better. Another herb, parsley. A lot of people have that in their cupboard or in culinary practices. It's used a lot. So parsley, it lowers the risk of colon cancer. It enhances the immune system, reduces inflammation and swelling, helps lower diabetes, helps with blood vessel disorders, helps with asthma. It reduces the pain of insect bites. It alleviates bruising. Parsley helps with urinary tract infections, and it helps with atherosclerosis. So wow, parsley, it's like a godsend. These things have so many benefits. It's a shame we're not taught more about it. Let's see the health benefits of mugwort. The plant that used to be called plant of the gods that grows by roadsides and stuff. Mugwort promotes the discharge of bile and gastric juices into the stomach. It's beneficial in treating menstrual problems. Helps to fight infections. Helps to increase frequency and quantity of urination, so a diuretic. Aids in curing digestive disorders. Helps to maintain proper health of the uterus. It's effective in treating nervous afflictions and disorders. Let's see. Mugwort is also useful in treating amenorrhea and dysmenorrhea. It's effective in elimination of roundworms and tapeworms. It provides relief from epileptic and hysteric attacks. It stimulates the secretion of hormones and enzymes from endocrine glands. So it's pretty obvious there's a reason mugwort was considered plant of the gods, like when it does all those things. Remember, the names of these kind of give you a clue, like wort means beneficial for, and mug, like, I don't know, your mug, and the whole digestive system, and it works to clear away any problems you're having with digestion. That's why so many herbs, there's cutleaf, toothwort, mugwort, there's lots of worts. I can't think of any, but lots of worts. Let's move on to rosemary is another popular herb. So it's anti-aging. Rosemary is good for antibacterial. It's antidepressant, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antiviral. It prevents cancer. Facilitates digestion. It fights fatigue. It promotes hair health, helps with migraines, improves blood flow, improves memory, boosts the immune system. It's good for kidney health, mood enhancer. It improves your mood. It's a natural diuretic, natural mouthwash, natural painkiller, respiratory health, it promotes respiratory health, and it relieves menstrual cramps. So, a lot of these herbs have kind of similar properties, like improving mood, sleep, and, I guess, improving, I don't know, urination. Most of them are diuretics. So, eliminating toxins, I guess. No, I mean, toxins are real. It's just in the West we call them carcinogens, mutagens, neurotoxins, nephrotoxins, teratogens, endocrine disruptors. I guess that's all we call them, but yeah. So, more herbs. There's licorice, the one I was talking about. The health benefits of licorice root include soothes your stomach, cleanses your respiratory system, it reduces stress, it treats hair loss and dandruff, prevents dandruff, it assists in cancer treatment, protects your skin and teeth, helps with fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. Licorice fights arthritis symptoms. It eases menopausal symptoms, boosts immunity, aids weight reduction, treats cough, cold, and flu. So remember, you might want to always do your own research, like, just what I'm saying isn't the full extent. I'm sure this stuff has... there's a whole world out there, and, you know, it's amazing. I guess the roots are always more potent than the aerial parts, but never overdo it. Like, remember, people before agriculture didn't have access to large quantities of these things all the time. So let's move on to honeysuckle. It's pretty common, grows like a weed. At least I see it a lot. I see honeysuckle flowers all the time. So, the antioxidants or intoxicating scent of honeysuckle calms the nervous system and alleviates tension. It promotes a sense of well-being. And the dried flowers of honeysuckle can be added to a potpourri or herbal pillows for a restful night's sleep. A syrup or infusion of flowers eases colds, fevers, aches, and pains. The petals contain salicylic acid, a natural form of aspirin, which is responsible for its pain-relieving action. Honeysuckle has a reputation for relieving asthma, and a lotion is good for minor skin infections. So, honeysuckle also promotes oral health and boosts the immune system. And the last herb I want to talk about was the health benefits of oregano. So, oregano promotes digestion, eliminates intestinal worms, relieves symptoms of allergy and respiratory ailments, protects against viral, fungal, and bacterial infections. Oregano is a powerful painkiller, delays the aging process, protects against cancers and macular degeneration. Yeah, so, I mean, all these, a lot of them prevent, the aging process, or decelerate the aging process, which is very important. Aging isn't just gray hair and wrinkles, it's also the deterioration of your vision, I guess, your sense of hearing, sense of taste or smell. Old people, some of them can't lift their arm above their head, so of course it, reduced muscle definition is something that comes with aging, so sure these prevent that, and just all the bad things associated with aging. Some poor digestion, cognitive decline, declining your memory. And oregano, finally, it regulates the menstruation and reduces symptoms of menopause. So, know your herbs. It's really helpful to know about all the powerful things we have at our disposal. You just have to get out into nature and look around you, see what plants are growing. Like, mugwort grows pretty wild, like everywhere, like weed and around roadsides, and there's wild mullein, one I didn't talk about, but that one's good for like whooping cough and yeah, coughs. Let's see, there's yarrow, didn't talk about, but these are all so helpful. Rose hips, which I guess are an herb, they're like a fruit of roses, but they have more vitamin C, 20 times more vitamin C than oranges, so it's amazing. During World War II, people in England were encouraged to hunt wild rose hips to save on vitamin C rations. So, yeah, you have so many medicine just growing all around. Just get outside and look at it. Figure this world out. I mean, you gotta do your own research if you want to know about the world, because the people telling you, like in school, the people that they just teach you the information that you need to survive, but you want to thrive, don't you? So keep this all in mind. Do your own research. Stay creative. Keep meditating every day. Dance. Look for the fairies. Do mantras, and yeah, good luck, and I don't know, for the future or whatever. Signing off. Bye.